It is I, your favorite work dad. We are back on a Wednesday night. We're actually getting on before midnight, so can't yet call this a midnight run. However, for some strange reason, the kiddo is still awake, so we may have to figure out what to do with that situation. He is in his room, but he's not. He ain't knocked out just yet. But as you can see tonight, we are hopefully going to get into or have ourselves a very monumental moment as we hopefully, if all of our tanks are full, we'll be launching our first human into space. I honestly don't remember anything about our human. I think we were trying to train up like an engineer or something. Okay. Yeah, I think we were trying to grow an engineer so that they could get up there and start helping get things, getting things fixed. Because, I keep getting phone calls about how devastating things are and how the people's memory are just starting to wax and wane. Not that that's really any of my concern. I'm a robot here on perceivably still Earth. Nothing but water. I am trying to make sure everything with chat is running smoothly. I need to reset Twitch. Okay, there we go. All right, yes, we are live on Twitch. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we are live on Twitch and YouTube. So if you are joining in on stream, please go ahead and hit that like button. As stated, we are back on Last Caretaker. Quick update. I don't know if I showed this off in the last video, but we definitely have added some things to our power infrastructure here. Do I have enough resources? I need to unload some stuff. Let me check right quick. Oh yeah, I have these 3 other solar panels that were supposed to go up. Haven't put those up yet. Let's do this now before. And let me turn that down before that echo really starts to bother me. Or you guys really, because I can't hear the echo, but I'm pretty sure you guys can. Where is Last Caretaker? Here you are. Now I know this microphone is really good. So hopefully. Yep, I ran out of iron. Oh, look at that. Alright, we have plenty of iron though, so we're not worried about materials. I just wanted to see if I really needed to repair those. But in the last stream, I think I showed off my power banks. I think, yeah, I did show off the updates. So yeah, everything is still, running almost at 190%. Have not had any power issues as of yet. But we are just getting the game started, so of course we have to do our usual run the lines to make sure that nothing is out of whack. Alright, we are still pumping diesel. Well, I shouldn't say still, it's not like this would have stopped for any reason. Oh, that's one issue we have. This line is not running for some reason. We had all 4 running when we ended stream last time, so now... Oh, I think we just... Yeah, I think we just decided just to run directly off of an extension over here. So all 4 of these should be running. Yeah, all 4 of these are still running. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we ended last stream with all of our units pumping away. We are getting fresh water and fresh carbon dioxide, fresh, directly to our saboteur, however you say it. And they are pumping oxygen and methane. Well, this one isn't pumping methane anymore, but no, oxygen. I think oxygen is actually full. Let me go see. If not, we have an issue. But they are pumping both methane and oxygen to our tanks. Yep, oxygen is full. We are still pumping methane, but I think we're good, actually. I don't need both of these, so one of these, I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take you. Yeah, there we go. We are going to now run lines up to the rocket ship. So let me figure out where we're going to put that. Can I put a... Oh, wait, I need to get more supplies. I'm low on iron. What do I need to build these? Iron and plastic. Okay. Low on plastic and low on iron. So let's run to our supplies. Oh, are these? You're not doing anything. We'll investigate that later. Alright, we need plastic. And we need iron. Oops. Whoa, we are running low on iron. Might need to go to the boat. Let me dump some of these scraps. That gave us our weight back. Let me charge. Charge here. Not the gun. I don't need to charge the gun. What are you doing? No. Give me power. So I hope you guys have had a great week so far. What's today? Wednesday? It's still Wednesday. Oh, finally. We are getting through this week. We have the great holiday of Easter coming up. And so all of the Easter festivities have already kicked off here in our area. The little one got to go to a Easter egg hunt today and got to meet the Easter bunny and all of that jazz. You know how we love to make things fun for the little ones. So we got to do all of that. He got to do all of that, I'm sorry. Now we out and going. And now we have to get ready for Easter dinner, which, believe it or not, I'm actually happy about. I'm going to be doing a brisket, another one. I know if you follow the channel, you know I've been doing briskets for like the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry, not 2 weeks. I've been making a brisket maybe every other week. And so I made one, what was it, about 3 weeks ago? No. I did one at the end of January. Or the middle of January. And it was so good that everybody in my family wants me to do another one, of course. So, really? I pressed the button, but I can't connect it? Don't tell me I have to put a box up here. Wait, nope, I saw it. There we go. Alright. Now, let's see if we can jump. Nope. Jump up here. Where is it? Right there. I see it. Can I get it? 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 Can I? Nope. Can I stand on something? No, I probably just need to put a container up here. I can turn it off. That's good to know. Anyway, yeah. So I've been dubbed the brisket person in my family. So family has asked me to do another one for Easter dinner, and they are going to be pitching in for all of the sides and all the other stuff. But of course, you know, they give me the hardest job. So I was gonna cook the whole thing on Saturday, or just do the whole, you know, back and forth to the grill or to the smoker, making sure the fire is right, which also reminds me I need to go ahead and order some more firewood. I was gonna take up my whole Saturday and just run back and forth to the smoker, but decided, actually, since I have to be up and working Friday afternoon, or Friday morning into Friday afternoon, I am going to go ahead and get started Friday afternoon or Friday morning. Either one. Doesn't matter. As long as I get started. That will allow me to monitor the whole process. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, that will allow me to monitor the entire process and know if I need to basically abandon shop before before things get too crazy, and go to get a backup option. Of course, the easiest thing for me to use as a backup would be some ribs, and I'm positive nobody in my family is going to complain about eating pork on Easter. So but I laugh, but we're not that. I forgot which religion it was, and that's bad because I have a degree in religion. Why was I stuck there for a second? There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's certain people in our faith that choose not to eat pork, but we ain't them. I'll put it that way. Just keep it simple. Okay, I got this. Which one is this? Open. This is methane. Okay, oxygen comes all the way around here. So let's go ahead and get you here. Now, if I'm not able to get the rocket ship off the ground tonight, please do not let me know in the comments if the rocket destroys all of this stuff when it launches. I want that bit of misery to be fresh for stream, because I have no idea if any of this needs to go on the platform or not, or should I say if it needs to come off the platform. Is he asleep finally? Nope, still see those eyes. My son's gonna be in for misery when I turn on the lullabies, which is truly all he should be watching right now, but we're strange parents. But either way, if the brisket doesn't work out, I'm just gonna have to wake up early Saturday morning, run to my meat market and grab some ribs, or even if I could find another smaller brisket, and they have enough, or if I can find some firewood for my smoker, some smoking wood, then I'll do that. The bad thing is that the area that I live in, most of the people who do any kind of barbecuing in this area, they are using charcoal, or they're using pellet smokers. you will be hard pressed to find anybody in this area using a wood smoker like I do. I don't know why I hadn't turned that light on to begin with. But yeah, not a lot of people use hardwood for their smoking here. I do. As I was telling the guy when I bought my smoker, they had plenty of pellet grills that they were willing to sell me, willing to offer me. And I was just like, nah, I like doing things the hard way. I don't know why. I just feel like you get more of a authentic taste, and you get more of an authentic experience. At least by my judgment, I should say more properly. Like, I have a friend up north. He has a pellet smoker. I've had brisket on his pellet grill, and I mean, it tastes good. Like, there was a smoke element to it. No, sorry, I didn't have brisket. I had no, it was a friend, coworker's husband, and he uses the pellet grill. The brisket was flavored very nicely. He did damn good with the seasoning. But it didn't have that traditional. I shouldn't say traditional. Why am I putting this over here anyway? It didn't have that smoke taste that I'm used to from barbecue. And so I just felt like it was just lacking that. And I mean, lo and behold, that was the issue. He used a pellet grill. And so, one of those kind of set it and forget it kind of things. And, I'm not trying to throw shade at pellet grills. If you know how to use them, they're good. It's just not for me. I can taste the difference in whatever is being cooked. Maybe I just love the taste of char grill, and hey, maybe I even love the taste of kerosene. Maybe I'm just weird like that, but yeah, I didn't get everything I wanted out of that brisket. And so, now that I have my own smoker, I can pretty much create my own poison and rectify whatever that situation was. Nope. Thought the kiddo was asleep, but nope, still awake. Let that fall down, perfect. And connect to the side there. Droop, droop, droop. Alright, good enough. Alright. Now, at some point, I will go ahead and say that we will be doing a Arc Raider stream. There was a pretty substantial update that just came about. Swing over this way. There we go. Okay. And I've been playing all morning. That's the only reason we're not playing right now. I've been playing Arc Raiders all morning, in between my job and in between just everything, really. The new update is insane. It basically made me feel like we were in the middle of a Arc war at one point. It's kind of toned down a bit because, some of the player counts have started to dwindle a bit in the sense that, the people already got in to see the new hotness, and now they're, I won't say they're done, but now they know what to expect. So everybody's trying to get themselves better prepared, which actually means for me, I'm probably going to be doing the same thing. And if I can, I've actually thought of a really good long format video that I can do, because there's one particular item on Arc Raiders that I'm really noticing that every that you need for this new update. It's one particular weapon, and it's one of the only weapons that I don't have currently in the game. And if I had it, I feel like I would definitely be able to excel in the new update. Now, of course, if you're not a fan of Arc Raiders, you haven't played it, then you have no idea what I'm talking about, and I completely understand. But if you are a fan of Arc Raiders, just know there may be a long format video coming soon for the channel where I am going to try to find this particular weapon, because there's also new weapons that just came out, and from what I'm seeing or hearing, they're pretty good. Your usage case is very, very good, very niche, but also very good. What was that? Maybe just been rain. All right, so we now have our power hooked up. We need 60 kilowatts. Uh-oh, this little one, is he finally asleep? He has turned his head the other way. He is no longer looking at his television, which is perfect time for me to go ahead and turn on the lullaby while he is not looking. Not on my phone. I don't want to hear it. You're putting me to sleep on my own stream. Connect to his TV. Hit play. Go back to his camera. Make sure it's not too loud. That volume is way up. Yep, there we go. He just turned back over. Okay, perfect timing. That was a easy, quick flip. Yep. Okay, he's peeking, I see. So he's getting ready to fall asleep. All right, good. So we got a few minutes before we got to run in there and get him situated for the night. Either way, so yeah. We have all of our hoses connected. We have to give this thing 60 kilowatts of power. Of electricity. 3,000 gallons or 3,000 liters, of methane, and 12,000 liters of oxygen. Luckily for me, which is exactly why I designed this way, each one of these tanks holds 6,000 liters of methane, and this one, I believe each one holds 9,000 liters of oxygen. So we have a surplus of what we need to get this thing off the ground. So let's go ahead and get it connected, and hopefully it doesn't take forever to fuel. But if it does, oh yeah, no, that's not gonna take forever. Okay. That's our methane. Here's our oxygen. Oh yeah. And here's our electricity. Oh yeah. Now that's 60 kilowatts, and that's transferring at 1 megawatt a second. I don't think, we're gonna have to hook you up to the main power supply. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do, 2. Oh, no, wrong way. Let's go ahead and get 2. Wait, what's running over there? Oh, the saboteurs. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the saboteurs. That way we can get everything from those branches going in there and not worry about the saboteurs, because these tanks are full, so I am not concerned with them not being able to run, we're going to kill power here. No, what? That should turn off. Yep, that turns off our saboteurs. Saboteurs, or whatever. That turns off the generators. All right, everything is off. If both of those are sending a megawatt of power, we should be charging at 2. No, we're only... Okay, our max is 1 megawatt. All right, but we're already at 32. Damn, we're already halfway there. Okay. Perfect. We're at 2,000, so just under a quarter. Uh-oh, I got some lag going on. Methane is done. Perfect. All right, unless that thing leaks. No. Close. Unless that leaks, methane is complete. We are at. And we're almost at a quarter there. Oxygen is going to take the longest, but we have one other thing. Oh, wait, no, let me see. Once we hit startup, then we're going to have propellant, then power, ground, payload. We have to wait for the proper weather. Then the system, a 6-point system check. Then the launch sequence. So power is pretty much, well, power is almost done. I know as far as payload is concerned, that's going to be, well, we'll just say payload. As far as cargo is concerned, that's going to be our human. Hatch 1 is open. Why is hatch 1 open? Wasn't there a button up here? There is not a button up here. Alright. Boom. I don't know if I'm hurting myself doing that or not. I need to heal either way. Alright, let's head to the top. Apparently there's a hatch open that I don't remember opening. It may not even be this. It's not. Okay, maybe the hatches are for I don't know. I don't remember if I ever went in here before. This might be my first time in here. Alright, anyway. Close that. Alright, so that's where the Lazarus pod will go. Glad we know that now. Have I gone all the way up here? I don't see anything that I would have actually taken down, so yeah, I'm gonna say I was already up here before. Oh wait, nope, I wasn't. Well, I haven't been up here since the update, so that's new. Alright, anyway, let's go back down. Let's use the stairs and not restart our game. Alright, so we're at 7. Yep, we are almost full. I think it is time to go get our esteemed guest and bring him to the platform. So while we are finished, or finishing, loading up the oxygen onto the rocket, I'm going to go ahead and... Where is my boat? Am I down here? Or am I back at the... Yep, I'm down here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the expressway. What is that? Oh, that's the arrival bay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah. Oh, I need to... Apparently, I need to fix my turbines. Luckily, I think I have enough stuff on the boat. Was it you? Probably all of them. There we go. Oh, we're at 39%. Yeah, buddy, y'all needed to be fixed a long time ago. That one was freaking turning black. That's not good. Go. The boat, might as well. Fixing everything else. Oh. Oh yeah, you know what? We have been fighting laser sharks, so these tanks have been taking a beating. Probably gonna need to refuel at some point. Let's go ahead and bring you up. Put you down. We have used all of our oil, or sent all of our oil up. So definitely, if we need to, we're gonna have to come back or go back to Black Vein. Let's go ahead and heal. Save our game. We can charge upstairs. Turn my light off. There we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna detach and let's set sail for Lazarus. It has been so long since I've been to the Lazarus complex that I don't even have it mapped anymore. That's how long it's been. That's how long it's been since I've needed to go here. It has been probably in game time, probably a few weeks. In real time, it's been 2 months. Actually, I shouldn't even say in game time, it's probably been about a week. No, actually, no, because we have day and night cycles here. It's been longer than that. So yeah, it's been a long time as far as game cycle and as far as real time. Jeez. So yeah, we're what the heck is that spinning is that the shark? Oh yeah, there was a shark out here we did not pick up. And I think that's him. Swirling around like it has lost its ever-loving mind. Yeah. Let's take a quick minute to kind of collect that and hopefully not get killed by anything else that may just decide to come up because I did not secure my surroundings before jumping on this thing. Hello? Thank you. Alright, good enough. Yeah, we probably missed like 2 things, but that's fine. It's not That's not what we're trying to do. All right, chat. I am going to put the throttle to 100%. Set sail. We have 13 kilometers to the no. We have 6.9 kilometers to the Lazarus complex. Hopefully the tide. Wait, which way is the tide going? Oh, the wind is pushing against me. Let's kind of turn this a little bit so I don't run into the radar station. I'm gonna set sail and go tuck my kid into bed. Turn his TV off. I will be back. So just enjoy the sail. Actually, let's give you guys a nice, beautiful sunset to look at. There we go. I'll be right back. Oh, what? No. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm so happy I saved this game. Why did you crash? Yep, definitely send that report. I'd never crash on this computer. I've never crashed. I crash on my other computer. I've never crashed on this computer. That's crazy. Alright, hopefully I'm not out in the middle of the ocean just swimming, basically. Okay, good. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with this. Which means we also need to go pick up our shark again. That's crazy. I'm used to crashes, like GPU crashes on my my computer system downstairs because it's not necessarily a gaming rig. Well, I mean, it could be, it can be, but it's the rig downstairs is a Ryzen APU with a 1080, like a GTX 1080. It's like a 10-year-old card, I think. Now, it runs this game nicely, I'll admit, but you have to turn off all of the ray tracing, the DLSS settings, all of that. Yeah, the shark's still spinning over there. You have to turn off nearly all of the settings in order for that game to actually work. So, I mean, in order for this game to actually work. So I'm hoping that the issues that we're having are not... Wait, what is this now? There's something else floating in the water over here. Is this another shark? Did we just like go... Yeah, we definitely... We were hunting some sharks, apparently. That's a little boy. Okay. Alright, hang on, my child. Oh, now the phone's ringing.
They posted the names after the blast. 3 pages. I read them like scripture.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I need to get... Let's get you. Okay. Shark number 1. Alright, we're going to save our game while we're not moving right here. That way, if we do crash again, at least we've made it this far instead of back at the station. Oh, speaking of, while I'm in here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit up some get some gas before we hit Lazarus. That sucks. All right, let's go stop our other shark from with it pirouetting. We're just gonna have to let this buoy go. I do not have my jet ski, which is my newfound fun way of getting to the buoys. I don't even bother trying to park this thing beside them. Like trying to get to a buoy with the jet ski is so much more easier and efficient than trying to park this big old thing. Let's see, can I get closer? Just in case I need to jump back on the boat. In a split second, I see something in the water over there. Please be a laser shark. It is moving. It's a laser shark. Alright. Let's check our surroundings first. Again. Well, not again, but this time. He is moving away. Stop moving. Jump. This is not good. First you were spinning and pirouetting. Now you're drifting. If nothing else, I just want the high-tech stuff for the aluminum. There we go. We got the aluminum scraps. All right, back on. Perfect. All right, uneventful collecting. That's the way we need it to be at the moment. Let's go ahead and save our game here. Because we can, we'll go ahead and dump this. You gotta get used to the controls again on the controller. Sorry for the jolting around. Alright, it's now nighttime. We need to get to Delta. Refuel. Alright. Hopefully I don't run past it. But I'm going to... Let me see. Do I have enough time? Wait, do I have my reserves? Because I have diesel at Lazarus. Oh no, I don't. I don't have diesel at Lazarus. No, I need to go to the gas station. My son is not on the edge of the bed, so he's not at risk of falling out at the moment. Like, that's the update you don't want to get either you don't want to get it at any point in time during the day or at night, but that's the one thing you don't want to get right as you're starting stream. Your wife informing you that your child fell out of bed last night. He usually has a body pillow protecting, well, I won't say protecting, but blocking him from the edge of the bed. I wanted to make sure, well, not make sure, I wanted to try and start training him to, I guess, I don't know, I guess you say subconsciously feel how much space he has, or learn his bed, I guess. Like, the kid's already spoiled. He's sleeping on a freaking full-size mattress, and he's 4. He's like barely 4 feet tall. I think he's barely 3 feet tall, actually. I think he's like 32 inches. So, imagine a little small, like, play doll, basically. Oh, there's another shark right there. But yeah, a toddler on a full-size mattress. Like, he rolls and does somersaults all around that thing. Unless he like starts jumping in the bed and like really starts destroying it, that he's probably going to be on that same mattress for probably until he's in middle school. So I hope it lasts. Yeah, we definitely would have ran into this thing. Oh. Speaking of, let's go ahead and chart. We don't need. Oh, we had Lyra, Helios Reserve Lyra highlighted because I went by it and realized I actually have not gone to it. Like, I drove past it, and I believe I've drove past it twice, but we have not actually like cleared it off and seen if there's anything we can use it for. Why did I put a random waypoint right there? Get that off of there. Okay. So yeah, at some point, well, after we launch our human, we're gonna have to go figure out why I didn't clear off all of the bugs and alien thingies or squid thingies off of sorry about that, off of Resource Lyra. Best way to park at this place is going to be I think this way. I cannot remember if Delta was the one that actually needed the oil. Well, we're making diesel now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Diesel is what we need, so. Park somewhere in here. Or not. There we go. Should pull a little bit forward. Yep. All right, good enough. As a matter of fact, let's go check that. Yeah, I think it was Delta that we put fuel in. Yep, we did. Yeah, so you're good. You're good. We can get as much diesel as we need. And then set sail 4.7 kilometers to Lazarus. That should give me enough time. Alright. Here we go. Let's open up the reserves also. Well, they are. But you're not full. Are you? Oh. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what happened. When I repaired that tank, it pulled extra fuel from everything else. So, oh, in fact, you know what? This is going to take some time. Nope. There we go. All right, chat, this is going to take a second to refuel the boat, so I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to make sure my child doesn't fall out the bed. So, luckily for us, it is past 12 o'clock, so the midnight run has begun. And I'm literally going to have a midnight run to my son's room to push him to the other side of the bed, so I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Where's my controller? Oh. The child has been pushed to safety and actually went downstairs to make sure the alarm was on. I do apologize if you hear my fan in the background. It is extremely hot in this room. It's actually hot in the house. I think I've told you guys before, my AC units are complete crap. So I was actually doing some research earlier on how to upgrade or fix those. Wait, are you not done? I'm missing something. Oh. Sound to the stream. Oh, okay. Well, these two aren't done. Dang. Okay. That took a while. We still didn't finish. Still haven't finished refueling. All right. Well, that's cool. All right. But yeah, my AC units are terrible, and so yeah, while I was downstairs, I went ahead and forgot that our fan is going in the wrong direction. A little bit of a dad tip: if you did not know, your fans spin in two different directions. You're supposed to, in the winter, have your fans going or spinning in the direction that pushes the air down the middle. So I'm not sure which direction your fans need to or your fan is going right now. But I'll give you this easy tip. If you go and stand under the ceiling fan and you can feel the air coming straight down on top of you, that means your fan is set in, let's just go ahead and call it winter mode. What I mean by that is basically your heat, heat rises. So when you have your ceiling fan pushing the air straight down, it's pushing the heat that is rising up onto the ceiling and pushes it out to the walls. You always want to think of your walls as where your temperature is coming from. Like basically the outside air is what you're trying to compete against. So the air that is on... Okay. Oh, I wasn't running. The air that is hitting the walls from your AC unit is directly competing with the air that is, outside. Try to line this up perfect. Yeah, there we go. Just didn't feel like doing all that jumping in the other direction or behind me. Anyway, so yeah, you want to turn your fan to copper. We have billions of copper. You want to turn your fan to the orientation that makes it push heat down, and that way your room stays warm. Now, in the in the winter or the colder seasons, for whatever that is for you, you want the cold air to be pushing against the wall. So if you have your fan pushing the heat against the wall, your room is going to stay hot, or your house is going to stay hot, or just have, I guess, a little more difficulty cooling off. So switch the fan around, and what it'll do is it'll pull the heat that's, down on the lower level with you. It'll pull that up and mix it with the cold air that's coming out of the AC. And also, if you have, like we do here, if you have your return vents up in the air, it will pull the majority of, or a good bit of the heat that's coming up into your return vents and push that into your AC unit, so that you'll be able to replace that heat with cool air, or get that heat out of the house, basically. All right. All right, are we done? I think we are done. Why am I going that way? Are you at 2? You're at 2, yeah. Perfect. All right. All of our tanks are full. It's it's over here. Our reserves are already full. Let's disconnect that. Let that build up some more diesel. Let's go ahead and save our game. It is extremely humid in Atlanta right now. It's like the temperature is like 60, 68 degrees, I think, in my area. But because of the humidity, it feels like it's 80. That's just ridiculous. But luckily, with this window open and my fan going, it is actually cooling my room off. And I had our booster fan going. It's actually dropped the temperature down in there a bit too. All right, let's make this long trek to the Lazarus complex. Get our human. I'm almost 100% sure that the rocket ship is fully fueled with oxygen, methane, and electricity by now. And I think we left the electricity hooked up. So I doubt that the thing's going to be using power for anything else or any other reason. But if it is, we are definitely still supplying a decent amount of power to our rocket ship. Also a full moon. I really want to know what it is that determines your actual max speed, because I know at one point I was going 50 to 60 kilometers or kilometers an hour. I'd really love to go back to that. It was fun. But yeah, with this AC unit, I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of redesign. I was on YouTube trying to look at different designs for like the ductwork and everything, because like I said, we've had the outdoor units serviced maybe every year. Gotten to the point now where literally the last 2 years that we had a technician come out and they've checked the lines. We're good. We don't need any more refrigerant put into the unit. So the fact that upstairs just stays hot, I just had to start thinking of things. So over the winter, I went and purchased some, I forgot the exact name, radiant heat barriers. There's just these huge 8x4 or 4x8, whichever way is appropriate. There's these big foam boards that you put up on the rafters in your attic, and they bounce the heat from the sun back out of the house, or at least back onto your roof. It just keeps the heat out. And I didn't get the entire attic done because, for one, I did not have the proper mask when I started, and two, crawling around, trying to balance yourself on the ceiling joists as you're trying to trying your best not to fall through the floor while maneuvering these 8 foot long boards in between the roof joists and rafters and all the trusses and everything. It was exhausting. My dad, God bless him, he's 68. He was like, just give me a call. I'll come and help you. I was like, I'm sorry, Pops. No, I wouldn't wish this kind of work on my worst enemy. I was up there for maybe about 4 to 6 hours. No, that's a lie. I started at 12. My wife and son went to a birthday party at 12. They didn't get back home until I think maybe 7:45. Yeah, I was in the attic. Just, duck diving, dipping, bending, twisting, everything I could. Now, of course, luckily the way they built our attic, you have about a good 8 feet below the trusses, and then you have about 8 feet above the trusses. So I was able to get the first the first 8 feet done pretty easily. The second upper 8 feet, or I guess to give you a better image, I was able to get the lower 8 feet done pretty easily because all I had to do was, of course, bend down to get the boards in between the rafters or in between the trusses and get those screwed in. So I got the front half of the house all done. So luckily during the day, in the mornings, when the sun is rising up over the front of the house, we don't have an immediate heat increase because of that. Now, of course, there is going to be a little bit of heat gain, because the sun's coming in through the windows. But during the first half of the day, the only person who's in the front of the house is me. My office is on the first floor in the front of the house. But luckily for me, I could care less that my office is getting warm because I'm not in there when the true heat of the day starts to take place, and that is in the afternoon. So around, even though I don't clock out until 5 o'clock, but my office doesn't take direct sunlight until I'm sorry, no, my office takes direct sunlight until about 1 o'clock. And then after that, I can't see a thing. What in the world? They definitely, whoa, where did that come from? That was not here the last time I was out here. That is a new mine. Get that out of here. I know there's another one behind me. Just popping up mines out of nowhere. Okay. Anyway, now that I can see. Yeah, my office doesn't take direct sunlight, but for just a couple of hours, maybe 1 or 2 hours out of the day. So the heat gain that I get from there is very negligible to the heat gain that the rest of the house gets after 2 p.m. Because at 2 p.m. is, I want to say that's at the most when the sun is directly above the house. Not even high noon. At high noon, there's still some shadow going on. So, the heat doesn't truly build up. But 2 o'clock, yeah, it's on and popping. Without the radiant heat barrier, you could take the attic and the attic air on its own and heat up the house on a winter day. As a matter of fact, this winter, we didn't even have to turn the heat on that much at the beginning of the winter because the sun was still shining hot enough to heat the whole house. So we got lucky there, but yeah, it still does a number during the We still had to turn the heat on, of course, during the real cold times. Mostly because of my son and also because of, you know, my wife. She's from Florida. She love her some heat. Me? No, I'm a Georgia boy. I hate being hot, which is crazy because I have 70 million computers and all kinds of other things going on that generate so much heat. There's our human. Yeah, my entire man cave just stays hot. So, all right. Now when we get him, I think I don't have anywhere to put him. Like, do I just have to hold him the whole time? Please remove develop pod. Here goes nothing. Please insert the pod. Wait, no human pod, please. Okay. Do we have a... Whoa, what is going on? Hey. Relax. Jeez. Okay. Mutation. Gigantism gene. So he's a giant? What the hell does that mean? Anyway, he's extremely logical, adaptable, which is good. He's got good wisdom, very little patience, very little leadership skills. Oh, God, he's got ADHD. I think I made a human that reminds me of me. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Oh, his life expectancy is 19 years. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got to learn how to make stronger humans. He has horrible communication skills. Okay. All right, how do I get out of this? Okay, there we go. I'm guessing we can't open it, which is probably a good thing. All right, let's go. Let's get him on. Now I have a ton of memories and bio waste that needs to be delivered here. So at some point, we're going to have to come back and... Well, not even at some point. We're definitely going to have to come back and deliver all that stuff. Let's try to get him on the boat before I get... Oh! And not give him a concussion. Let's try to get on the boat before we get attacked by squidgies. And not fall in the water. No! Well, we fell in the water, but he's on the boat. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't move. Oof, okay. Whew. Okay. Note to self, we cannot jump with the Lazarus pod. I'm putting you below deck. I'm not taking any chances. But shouldn't he be in like a refrigerated unit or something? Like, is he just gonna be cool chilling there? That's very worrisome. I know this is just a game, but still. It's a human in a pod. Oh, I need to collect this. It just shows where my priorities are. Yep, put that back in. Alright. Okay, let's save our game habitually. Now comes the nerve-wracking part. Set sail. Full speed ahead. Back to the Exodus. Lord, the amount of repairs we're going to have to do when we get back to trying to create another human. We have 7.8 kilometers to go. We are crossing into uncharted territory, chat. We have extracted our human from the Lazarus station, and we are now getting ready to launch him into outer space. Hang on one. I'm going to hit this button. I'm bringing my sound up. Again, I do apologize if there's an echo, but I want to hear the moment my rocket ship takes off. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? While that's going, let's go check on our boy. And good, he's just chilling. So deposit. All right. We are going. That. How fast are we going? Ooh, okay. Yeah. 46 knots. Kilometers. I don't know if this is actually knots or not. Yeah, back to my air conditioner. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and rectify this airflow situation we have, because when on a regular day, just basically when you turn the AC unit on, in the master bedroom, not only does it cool down faster than any other room in the house, you can literally feel the room get pressurized. There are 2 supply vents and 1 return. The return sits right at the front door. At the opening, the front door to the room. The supplies are, of course, against the wall, blowing against the windows or, in that direction. So, there's also a supply in the master bath, which sits, maybe 3 feet away from the master door. There's also 2 supplies, one for the bathroom and another one for the water closet, as we call it, and our actual clothes closet. So that's a total of 4 supplies for just that one room. And usually throughout the day, we leave the bathroom door open. So that's just, if we're pumping cold air into the house, that's just 4 supplies of cold air just being dumped into that room. That's also where the thermostat is. So you can imagine, majority of your your cold air, and even for this winter, majority of your hot air is being dumped into one room. I don't want to necessarily change that, because of course, number one, if you're dumping all of that into the room, it does reflect on the thermostat that this room has gotten to a certain temperature, so let's go, tells the unit just to go ahead and turn off. So power wise, we do end up saving power since the thermostat says that the house is at the proper temperature. Comfort wise, going back to the ductwork, there is a 10-inch wide or in diameter air duct line that's pumping all of that air directly to the master. There's another 10-inch that is then pumping air to all of the other rooms on the second floor. Now, there are 3 other bedrooms on the second floor, and a bathroom, and a large foyer, not foyer, but family area. Like, the family area is probably the same size as both of the bedrooms combined. For that large area, there's one supply. And guess where that one supply sits? Right in front of the master bedroom door. So, it makes no sense to me. So not only is this one supply, and it's not even a big supply, it's a normal size vent, return vent. And by normal size, I mean like probably 6 inches by 10 inches, the same size as your supply vent. No, I'm sorry, it's a little bit bigger. It's probably about 6 inches by 12 inches. So you got a little bit of more space. The actual duct line that's connected to all of these are 6-inch duct lines. Now, of course, forgive me, I know these numbers probably don't. Is the shark pushing my boat? Good God. Anyway, I know these numbers probably don't mean much to you, but let's just better yet, for those of you who are not HVAC technicians, let's just think about straws, like a drink straw. You know how you get those really small, thin straws from the bodegas or corner stores. They got them really thin straws. Basically feel like you're about to implode your jaw trying to suck anything out of. Yeah, that is let's just go ahead and say let's call that a 4-inch line. Then if you step up, let's say, hopefully if you guys have a quick trip around you or a racetrack, those gas stations, or hell, even on McDonald's, I think it's pretty standard. Those straws, they're a little bit bigger. They're not foldable. They're not, they're not bendable. They're made of a little bit better quality plastic. Those are your 6 to 8 inch duct lines. Then let's jump to the milkshake straws. Those are your 10-inch duct lines. So for our AC unit, there are 2 10-inch, big milkshake straw duct lines coming. Whoa, my controller just went off on me. Okay. Me and this controller are having issues lately. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you have two super big tubes that a lot of your air is being carried through. Now, for the master bedroom, I want to say, based off of what I was able to see while I was up in the attic, everything in the master bedroom or all of the supplies and the return in the master bedroom are running off of 6-inch ducts, duct tubes or whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that is A-okay. because of course the whole room cools off evenly and super quick. I'm sorry. Also, the laundry room goes off of that. Now, what I didn't see while I was over there was the issue that I'm running into on the other side of the house, which is we have a 10-inch duct line, and it connects directly to a huge 4-foot box, 4-foot long air conditioning box. It's like a splitter box, I guess. So just imagine a 4-foot long box with a bunch of tubes sticking out of it. I guess in the I'm about to hit this. I guess in the HVAC world, that's not a bad thing. Or at least in a whoever designed this our system world, this wasn't a bad thing. But we have that one box, that one 4-foot box has 5 tubes running off of it. One of those tubes is a 4-inch tube. Another one of those tubes is an 8-inch tube. The other tubes are 6 inches. So I have 3 6-inch tubes. Why can't I get this thing to turn? I have 3 6-inch tubes supplying the bedroom and the foyer area, which is just nothing but huge dead space. There's just a window there. That's the only thing receiving comfort from that line there. And then the bedrooms are also on 6-inch lines. The 4-inch line is for the guest bathroom that's sitting right there. Okay, park right here. Perfect. Don't move. Where's our mooring hook? I am not out of the bridge yet. Oops. We need to bring this close because I cannot jump. Yeah, we'll go this way. There we go. Yeah, so we have so we got that situation. Yeah, so we have 6 tubes basically coming off of one box, and the biggest one, the 8-inch, that is struggling basically to send air to the large family room. I don't think that 4-inch box, that 4-foot box, I don't think that thing is adequately supplying enough air. Not to mention, one thing that I have seen from watching a lot of the research that I've done, air and water kind of are like the same in movement. If you have a bunch of like hard right angles, it obstructs the flow of the water. So I'm guessing we're going to go ahead and put this here, even though we already opened up. No human detected. Please touch a human on the side. There's a human on the socket. What are you... There we go. Access granted. Like we didn't already have access. It's the beauty of boxes. Alright, we gotta bring our elevator back over. No, elevator is already here. Whoa! Ooh. Sorry, dude. It's like, why is this robot just throwing me around? Yeah, I don't think the box... Oh, crap. I don't think that 4-foot box is adequate enough or giving me the adequate amount of air conditioning or air conditioned air. So I think that's going to be my first issue. Also, oh yeah, I'm sorry, that's why I went with the old fluid dynamics talk. So, you know, if you're trying to move water smoothly through a system, the last thing you want is for there to be any kind of hard turn. Because once you have a hard turn, that creates turbulence, and it also creates back pressure. When you have back pressure, you basically are not getting a good amount of air to wherever it is you're trying to go. So, what I'm thinking is that because this box has 6 different outlets on it that are like immediately one right off of each other, one, I'm very positive that they, didn't hook up everything correctly, or they didn't connect everything. Uh-oh. Turn the fan off.
The rocket sleeps, but not for much longer. Prepare its systems for a successful launch.
Earth is the cradle of humanity, but we cannot stay. Prepare the rocket for launch. Here we go, everybody. Alright, let's go ahead and run around. Oh wait, no, the platform is all the way at the bottom, so we gotta go up these stairs. But yeah, I don't think that box is good enough, and I think that it needs to have more of a smoother way of transitioning or splitting the air. So that's going to be my first mini project toward getting our AC working properly. Let's take them to the top. Now, I'm not sure if I don't think I can launch on this pad. I think I'm gonna have to go over to like the control room over there. Okay, let's bring you up. Let's bring you here. Oof. Yep, everything is 100%. This is here. Let's open the hatch. Bring you in without falling off of the platform. Let's put you right in the middle.
All systems are green. The rocket is perfectly ready. We're on the verge. Just one step, one command away from everything we've worked for. It's all aligning now.
Ooh.
Our time has finally come. Humanity is ready to reach for the stars once more.
Initiate humanity's return to the stars. Ascension. Okay, now when you say it like that, now I'm kind of concerned. Does that mean there are no more humans? Like, has 100 years passed and so everyone's dead? So, like, this would literally be the first of the first. Did I just create Adam? This is crazy. All right. Okay, here we go. Where our 100% cargo is attached. Hatch 1 is open. Hatch 3 is open. So let's go ahead and head back down. Close the hatches. Hit the stop button there. All right. close. Okay, yeah, it was these hatches. So these are the hatches that were open. Alright. Hatches are closed. Oxygen, methane, connections. Says everything is disconnected. I disconnected everything earlier, so why are you just now saying that everything is disconnected? I ain't gonna worry about it. Anyway. Alright, we may be doubling back, but I just, in case everything is absolutely 100% ready to go, I am going to go ahead and go over here so I can have the most picturesque view of this launch. It is almost time, chat. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous. I mean, I know we're not gonna have like a, you know, system malfunction and it just blows up in midair, but I mean, still, we're talking about launching a human, and there's a storm coming. No. Oh, you're freaking kidding me again. This should not be. Oh my God. I hope this isn't a heating issue. Or a cooling issue, I guess I should say. Hang on, chat. Switch monitors. The controller doesn't want to work now. I don't think my computer wants a human in space. What is going on? Why? Oh, but okay, we are back on our boat. Controller working again. Alright, well, we heard that cutscene, so hopefully that means we don't need... Oh, perfect. Okay. We don't need to hear it. Oh, I don't need to hear it again, but if I need to hear it again, I'm recording, so... What I just heard. Wait. I don't know if we have to do this, but... There we go. Access granted. Do this all over again. I hope I'm not thermal throttling. I did turn my room fan off and it was getting kind of hot in here again, but not as hot as it was earlier, so I don't know what's going on. Definitely gonna have to Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Why are you trying to... Okay. I'm glad I was standing there. That would suck just to literally get all the way here for this pod to just fly off, and then I have to go fish it out of the water. I don't know if this thing is waterproof. It hopefully just doesn't... I can't even talk. Hopefully it doesn't just sink to the bottom of the ocean. Because I forgot the guy's name on YouTube, but he did a test to see if he could touch the bottom of the ocean. He went 500... I think he went like 500 kilometers down and still didn't touch the bottom. He ran out of power and battery. All right, let's try this again.
Standing at the edge of everything humanity hoped for. The rocket sleeps, but not for much longer. Prepare its systems for a successful launch.
Yep. Yeah, so a failed launch is the least of our worries now. The game crashing is the majority of our worries. It's always what you least expect. What is it, Murphy's Law? If it can go wrong, it will. Okay. Open you again. Bring you on in. And
All
yeah.
systems are green. The rocket is perfectly ready. We're on the verge. Just one step, one command away from everything we've worked for. It's all aligning now. Our time has finally come. Humanity is ready to reach for the stars once more.
All right. Back down again. Oh, wait, no. I need to close the door. Oh, but you know what? The storm is here now. Or the rain, basically. It was already nighttime, or getting on nighttime when we were leaving the last time. Maybe we still got some time to go. We gotta stop these hatches. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the stairs. The platform, I guess. Best way to say it. There we go. Yep, I was gonna say, is that lightning and thunder? That was lightning. Alright. Closed. Everything's closed. Let's look at this again, make sure. Yep. Alright, good. We had no hiccups, no issues. We're actually going to run back over here and save our game. That way we don't have to run all the way back up with the pod and everything. Oh, wrong button. All right. Now, it's like storm cloud moving in that way or moving away. I can't tell. Don't crash on me, game. Let's just get over here. Launch launch the freaking rocket ship before another storm shows up. Or something else. Freaking Leviathan just come out of the ocean. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Do I still have... No! What is going on? I don't believe this. Okay, chat, hang on. We're going to go ahead and verify some files right quick. Because Ark did this to us this morning, too. It crashed, but, well, it didn't crash, but it, no, it crashed, and then it did an update. So maybe there's a patch that is trying to force its way through. And because I'm playing the game, it can't do what it's trying to do. Come on. Alright, verify files. Well, either way, yeah, so our AC unit, that box is definitely hindering a lot of the airflow to the other side of the house. Like I said, my man cave used to be in the back of the house and one of the rooms on that side of the house, and I had to add a booster fan to get more air supplied to that side of the house. And because I want to say it is because of that box. So actually I'm forcing more air into that box to be distributed to 6 different areas at different volumes. So I don't think that's right. So main plan is going to be to try and figure out how to improve that. Alright, here we go. Start the game again. I'm glad we saved. I'm so glad we saved. But now we know it's definitely not a thermal throttling issue. The room is actually cooled down now, so I'm confident in saying that it's not the temperature of my rig. Bring you back over. Go borderless window. Apply. Close. Continue. Alright, chat, we are back. Hopefully for good this time. Stuck on the rail. Okay. All we need to do is get over there. Now, oh yeah, I did see that the that turbine over there is about to die. So we need parts. Let's see. You should have, nope, you don't have everything. I have rubber, I have plastic, I have iron, I have fabric. I do not have silicone. I don't really think I need silicone. Gold. Ooh. Hopefully I don't need gold. Alright, let's go. The moon is high in the sky. I just thought about it. Us using this lift is pulling battery power. So I'm wondering if that's tripping the unit too, or tripping the game up, which is not good. But it's like it's trying to do all kinds of things that it should be able to do on its own normally. Oh yeah, I forgot I left him. No, this is actually my first time using this platform. But so that we're not pulling power. Alright, we have made it over on foot. You're not smoking. What in the world? And of course we need aluminum. But you're at 16%. That is not good. Okay. Well, that explains why it was smoking. If we're coming over this way, it's using power. Wait, can I just build a new one? No, I can't build a new one. Okay. I know for a fact we have aluminum on our boat. I can't remember if we have aluminum already up here, but guess what? We just took out a robot, so we're gonna have aluminum now. Back over here to get aluminum. I don't know, chat. We might not be getting a nighttime launch. Wait. Oh, this is the power. Really wanted a nighttime launch, but we may not be getting one unless I delay things for some reason. This isn't as full as I thought it would be. Alright, well, we definitely picked up aluminum. We are also definitely moving a lot slower than we probably want to be. I'm going to utilize... Do I have doubles of anything? I do have doubles of copper. So let's go ahead and dump the copper. I don't think we need that much silicone. This is the aluminum we need. Let's go to you. Let's drop you, you. Can stack and that's rubber. What else do I have that's heavy? Silicone really is the heaviest thing. And we're still 100% overweight. But you know, we're moving pretty good. Oh, and there's a storm. It's a big storm. The sky is black. Yep, here comes the sun. Yep. So, unless we're gonna wait, we are not getting a nighttime launch. No. Stop. Crap, I forgot about that. Do not use the platform. Look, you see it? It's already losing it. It's already losing its mind. Alright, use the bridge. Try to minimize all of the craziness going on. And to use the bridge. I don't like that hiccup. Ah, yep, there it goes. Chat, I have no idea what's going on. This is day 2 of trying to get this shuttle launched. And now we are running into an unforeseen, unknowing, or unsolvable issue where we are crashing. I have no idea if it's because of Steam or if it is because of my computer. I'm not getting any other failures of any other kind on my computer, so I am not sure. There's no way we're out of RAM. I know that much. This is my computer that I use for editing, so I have like 64 gigs of RAM. I don't even think this game is 64 gigs. Arc Raiders needs to update. Sure, go ahead. Do that update. Oh god, it's patching. Okay, no, that's the patch that kicked us off this morning. It was just now it's doing it on this computer. But that does not determine what the issue is for the last Caretaker. We have verified the integrity of our game files, and it says it's okay. Plenty of cloud space available. Sorry, Chad, I'm just checking the system files. Trying to see if maybe it's something. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Maybe it's something on my end. No? Not seeing anything there. What the fuck? Alright, Arc Raiders is at 90%. Let's let that finish updating, and then we're gonna launch Last Caretaker again. Let's close some other apps that are open, although that has never been the issue. And like I said, I'm positive it's not a RAM issue. And it shouldn't be a GPU issue because a 4060 should, or has been, running this game perfectly. Like, I was getting several crashes with my GTX 1080, which was to be expected. Alright, let's turn DLSS off. Since technically I don't know if the 4060 does DLSS. I doubt you all will notice any difference graphics wise, which is one of the beautiful things about this game. All right, let's go. Okay, I noticed a difference immediately. I got screen tearing. All right, did we already? No, we did not. Okay, so we had to grab aluminum. Yeah, we picked up all of this stuff. That first thing we picked up was aluminum. Yeah, we ended up having to come back here because of the robot situation. What was? Okay, let me see. Copper. I should know it was copper. Deposit that. Come here. Deposit this, and this. Plastic, we're gonna keep. Aluminum, we're good there, okay. Alright. Do we save our game here, or do we just run for it? I think we save our game. Oh god, if it crashes during the launch, I'm gonna be so pissed. I've never had this game crash, so that's the part that's really bothering me. This has been one of the easier to play games on my system. I mean, maybe not, because there's a lot going on, so there's a lot of physics going on, but never had an issue on the GPU like this. Never had an issue with it crashing. Here we go. Saved up to this point. We are still going to use the platform because we do know that that turbine over there is almost dead. We are running though. So if we're going to have any DLS issues, it would be right about now. Or any screen stuttering. Alright, no screen stutter. No anything else. Let's get you repaired. Alright. Let's bring our platform. Oof. Oof. Wait, is there a battery down here? Was I a genius and just connected this directly, or did I actually? No, I did not put a battery down here. Dum dum. Oops, I was just trying to turn it. I know this thing saves the last orientation of your batteries. Now we need to build the supplies for it, which I just took back. Or just put in that box. Hopefully I have enough. Oh, nope, not building no one. Ooh. Wait, let me let this finish. Alright, boom. Ooh, save while that's doing that. Alright. Let's connect. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now you're going to charge. I'm going to take this stuff. I'm going to leave the batteries. Oh, fabric. Alright, now. Uh-oh, got some stuttering again. Alright, now let's see. Do we have battery issues? Okay, it came all the way over. Well, now it's raining. We cannot see. We can't see the rocket ship. No. Let's go on in and pop some popcorn or something while we wait. Oh, perfect. I can save up here too. I forgot these chairs were in here. That's a lot of fabric. Ooh-wee. That's beautiful. All right, let's get down to the bigger platform. There we go. All right, well, we can see chat, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and give it a start. Launch sequence. Awaiting launch request. Turning off my room fan so I can hear. Here we go.
Tower cleared.
"30 seconds to launch." Let's go outside.
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds.
Yeah, let's
Guidance
out.
is
Yeah.
12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All Liftoff. We have liftoff.
Just look at it. Humans ascending again, soaring into the heavens. You've done it. You've really done it. Do you feel this? This impossible joy. It's happening, Caretaker. We've reached hope. Something out there is calling to you. Do you hear it? It knows things we don't. Or perhaps things we once knew. A location has been received. Carry on.
We already did the last listener. Alrighty, chat. It's done. It is done. Oh, wait, what? 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 Okay, Elon Musk had something to do with this. I had no idea that was going to happen. Elon Musk is written all over this thing. It's probably why there's a big M there. Musk. Not Moses. Musk. Yo, I had no idea that was going to happen. That's so freaking cool. I'm going to save my game before this damn thing locks up on me again. I have to redo that whole thing. Which wouldn't even be bad. I honestly wouldn't even be mad right now. Holy crap. I thought it was just going to be like you leave and then you come back and it's just like a new one is a new rocket has just like appears there. No, I had no idea the thing literally space exits way back onto the platform. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. And I mean pinpoint accuracy too. Alrighty, chat. Well, you saw we have our orders after 3 crashes and different updates and all kinds of stuff. We have done it. We have launched our first human into space, so now it's time to get busy and send some more up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button, see if we crash again. And if not, we're heading on to the last listener station, which we already did, so it's going to be kind of interesting. But that'll be in a later video. I will probably, I'm sure I will record it. And like I said, eventually I'm going to post the other videos leading up to this point. Maybe I'll make sure I put some title numbers or some episode numbers on them. And we'll get that up and running. We did not crash getting over there. Nice. So we can or you guys
The
can.
capsule descends from above, a sign of gratitude for your dedication. Find it. This reward might hold keys for our continued survival.
Get from above. Retrieve humanity's reward. Sell to the drop pad. Or to the drop pod. I guess it's not talking about the rocket ship? No, it says sail to the drop pod, so okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get on the boat for that. So there is more to the game. It is gonna reward us for completing that much. But we are back here. Human launched. We have our marching orders. Get some more going. But that stream took a while with all of the edits. Not edits. Wow, with all of the issues. So I'm gonna call it for the night. I thank you guys for coming out for the stream. Through all of the trials and tribulations that we had getting literally on the game and here getting a human launched. If you're watching this later on YouTube, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're into this kind of content. Let me know what you'd like to see on the channel, and also, like I said, keep an eye out. I'm pretty much going to try and do a long format Arc Raiders video, because I really had this idea that popped up earlier this morning, and I want to go ahead and see what I can do with it. So we're going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for coming out again. I love you all. We will see you in the next one.